Anyway, I did not get to finish that, so I'm seeing if I can make another one and add it on here. Um, but anyway, I was just saying that, Chris means a lot to me. His friendship means a lot to me. So I know that there are people out there. I keep wanting to say, you guys should come to California. You know, the community out here is a strong one and a very loving one. There are all sorts of people and walks of life here. Um, I mean, we have our selfishness too, obviously, but I know in our gay community is very strong and very close knit, um, and huge, huge. I mean, it spans several cities. You've got San Francisco, of course. Um, I mean, we have a whole huge district. Uh, you know, but I don't know. I'm rambling now, and I know I haven't been online again. I've been trying to get to sleep early, and you keep me up. uh, I love chatting with you, though. But cheer up. There is someone out there, and you please keep continuing to fight the good fight. Be a good person. Think about other people. Don't become one of them. We're a dying breed. People that care unconditionally. And it's hard. It's not easy. It hurts. It's painful. People step on us because they think we're easy marks. Well, I bite if you step on me, but I'm still very nice. And for anyone else out there, be kind to someone. Just in the middle of your day, I don't care where you are, turn to someone and just be nice. Give them a smile. Perfect stranger, just give them a smile. And not some fake, stupid ass grimace, but a real, genuine, heartfelt smile. Or do someone a favor that you wouldn't normally do a favor to. Maybe that guy in the office that you hate or is annoying. And don't think of the consequences. Don't think, oh my God, if I do him a favor, then he's just going to keep bugging me and bugging me and bugging me. You know what? Who cares? Do it anyway. Show some kindness to someone you wouldn't show kindness to. I was really happy to see. I gotta watch the time this time so I don't get cut off. I was really happy to see the free hug signs going about, and a lot of people were like, hippies and blah, 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 blah. You know what? Yeah, so what? There's something to say about some love and some hugs, you know, some comfort in your life where you don't have it. And for those who think that your life sucks, I have something to say. My grandfather, okay, didn't make it past third grade, was a tree topper all his life. And if you don't know what that is, he basically climbs up into trees and he takes the tops off with a chainsaw so that the guy at the bottom, the logger guy, can cut the bottom half out and you have a perfect log that you can put on a truck. Okay, and he also cuts all the branches and stuff. And that's what he did all his life. Until some dumbass decided to save the spotted owl in Washington. And my grandfather lost his job. Okay, a job that his grandfather before him and him have been doing for generation to generation. He had to relearn his stuff, learn completely new trade, and I think he was close to in his 60s or 70s when he had to do this. My grandmother helped him out as best she could, but my grandmother's health was failing. My grandmother's health started failing fairly quickly, and she started to lose her eyesight. So she was unable to cook for him anymore. So he then had to learn how to cook, had to call someone in to help my grandmother. And then my grandmother had trouble walking, so she was in a wheelchair a lot, and her hearing was going. Okay, and my grandmother was also a writer. Yeah, she wrote children's books and she wrote poetry. And she was a really good woman. I mean, she loved you no matter what. You know, if you were uh, a badass criminal out of prison, she would look and see the good in you and love you for who you were, and basically overlook, you know, whatever you had done wrong. And just a great woman. Anyway, she passed away uh, this last Christmas, and during that time, uh, I think like a few months after she had passed away and they had buried her and everything, um, my grandfather's house. Him and I think it was one of my uncles. He had let stay, partly because he was lonely, in this big house. And by the way, this is the house that he built for my grandmother. He built it with his two hands. He bought the property for her. They got married and he built it, right? Okay, I still got enough time. And I mean, he made it perfectly for her. The counters were at her level. The shower was at her. I mean, the whole thing was designed for her. Except for like the living room was like his little domain. And he had it was really cold that winter, and he had the wood stove running. And I guess the insulation had broken away up on the top. Well, the house caught fire while they were sleeping. And they're okay. They got out, but that house burned to the ground with everything in it. All their poetry, all the memories, everything gone. And the irony of that, the irony of that was I actually got to watch that on the internet, on the news. Um, and I was thinking, no matter how bad my life is, it's not that bad. My grandfather Ralph has suffered a lot, but he still works. My family are going to rebuild his house for him. He's still struggling and he's still fighting, and that man is getting into his 90s. But he's still moving along. So when life gets you that down, think of Ralph. Okay? Anyway, this is going to end on me. This time I'm going to say goodbye and good night. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning here. I will be gone for a little bit tomorrow. I will not get online right away. Um, uh, Lisa has an interview, and I'm hoping to get an interview too. Yeah. Best wishes, best love from us both, hugs from us both, and chin up. All right. Bye, Sean.